is more powerful than swords. They hold the key to our future.
Welcome home, Baba.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff in Las Vegas, good morning.
Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. It's exciting to connect with you.
Oh, you too, man. You're a producer and blindness consultant for See, the series on Apple TV Plus. And I was thinking, nobody has that title on their resume in Hollywood, huh? How cool is that?
It's pretty awesome. I'm a co-producer for season 2 and over the movement and blindness. And yeah, I feel very lucky to get to impact this world.
Well, Joe, cast members praise you and express how essential you are for the development of their characters. How was your experience for season 2 of See?
My experience for season 2 of See on Apple TV Plus has been tremendous. I get to work with, Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista, Nesta Cooper, Archie Madekwe, Alfre Woodard, Eden Epstein, Hoon Lee, and so many others, and helping to develop that world. And then also we get to bring on actors who are blind or low vision, whether it's Adam Morris, whether it's Shayla Brown or so many others. And we're so lucky to get to develop those characters, but I work with an amazing team in my movement team to help develop the culture and rituals of each group and their postures, how they stand specifically, and so much more.
And, seeing actual, casting a blind actor for some of the roles in the series, that's groundbreaking too, isn't it? Is that something you kind of insisted on to give the reality and not only that, but, give these guys a chance to shine?
Yeah, it's been the commitment from Apple, Churn-In Entertainment, Endeavor, and Francis Lawrence, Stephen Knight, Dan Schatz, and Jonathan Tropper carried forward in season 2. We've had 9 actors who are blind or low vision in season 2, 3 recurring, and we just look to expand on this always. And it just helps build the world and it helps bring that reality. But also, we're giving people opportunities and getting their foot in the door. Hollywood hasn't always been open, and I think we're helping to change that, whether it's around inclusion, accessibility, and then moving on to other productions.
Staging the fight scenes in this series, because it's sci-fi fantasy, more attention to detail for the blind actors.
Oh, definitely. Our actors have to learn the choreography and try to go practice over and over, and then you learn in one setting, like in a studio, and then you move outdoors, and it's a little different, and then we customize some things on the day. So yeah, it's definitely tricky. So they have to work through it and get it down, and then we have to film it. So yeah, it's tricky for all of our actors, truthfully.
With the recent success of The Sound of Metal and Code for the deaf community and See for the blind community, these stories are long overdue for the differently abled community. It's going mainstream now, and that's got to be exciting because there's so many great stories to tell and so many potential, actors that can really shine.
Yeah, I think Apple TV Plus and with Coda and then See and so much more, where the more we can get these stories out there, and the more you see people picking up storytellers who are blind or low vision, storytellers with disabilities, and giving them opportunities to create their own shows, but also, giving actors with disabilities the opportunity to develop those characters and show that world. I think it's better and better. And I feel lucky on See to get to work with the writer's room and get to work with on the day when we block every scene and so much more.
Joe, tell me about what was the most challenging day in your memory for season 2? Was there a particular scene, or what was the day that you just went, wow, this really broke me?
Oh, most challenging day in season 2. We working with we had some long days I think there was one day we were filming in a location where it was negative 30 degrees Celsius, which is pretty close in Fahrenheit. And so filming and that part was indoors in an old like mill steel place, and so it was pretty cold. That day we were filming late into the night, and there was that was a tough day, I have to say.
Sounds like it. But you're dedicated to your craft. I love it. And also, Joe, you have the coolest walking staff. Is there a cool story behind that?
Yeah, I have different staffs. The staff I was given on season 1 is a staff that was created by our props department, specific to it actually mirrors Tamaki June's staff from season 1. So they took one of my white canes and they molded it around it to actually replicate that staff. But I also, in everyday life, I use different canes. I have different color canes and I mix them up each day. And I like to, mix up what I'm using. It's my tool, but it's also part of my expression.
Joe, you're a lot of things, but a stylist, I never would have figured that. Joe, congratulations on season 2, man. You're an inspiration to so many people. Thank you so much for joining me today. And, we'll talk again soon, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, please watch season 2 and check out season 1 if you haven't watched. See on Apple TV Plus. Thank you.